On January 27, 2025, U.S. Border Patrol agents came under fire from suspected Mexican drug cartel gunmen near Fronton, Texas, marking a bold escalation in tensions along the U.S.-Mexico border. The incident occurred in the early afternoon, around 1:29 p.m. local time, as agents patrolled the Rio Grande Valley near Fronton Island. No injuries were reported, but the exchange of gunfire has raised alarms about cartel aggression amid President Donald Trump's recent border security crackdown. This confrontation, captured in part by Texas Department of Public Safety drones, underscores the volatile situation at the border just 1 week into Trump's second term. The shootout unfolded when Border Patrol agents encountered a group of illegal migrants attempting to cross the Rio Grande, escorted by armed men on the Mexican side. According to Fox News reporter Bill Milligan, multiple law enforcement sources confirmed that suspected cartel gunmen opened fire on the agents from across the river. The agents quickly returned fire, forcing the gunmen to retreat. The migrants failed to reach U.S. soil, and the suspects fled to Fronton Island, a disputed, uninhabited patch of land in the Rio Grande, long associated with cartel activity. U.S. Customs and Border Protection issued a statement noting that the scene remained active, with no casualties on either side. However, the agency emphasized that the situation was still under investigation. Texas DPS responded swiftly, deploying drone operators who recorded footage of at least 4 men, 2 visibly armed, scrambling through the island's dense vegetation. Lieutenant Chris Olivares, a DPS spokesperson, posted the video on X stating that the gunmen fled Mexico due to a military presence on their side. He added that Texas would continue to monitor the area closely, using every resource to counter such threats. The FBI, alongside CBP's Office of Professional Responsibility and the Texas Department of Public Safety, has taken over the investigation, treating the incident as an assault on federal officers. The location of the firefight, Fronton Island, has long been a hotspot for cartel operations. Situated in Starr County, Texas, this small, brush-covered island sits in the Rio Grande, with both Texas and Mexico claiming ownership. Its thick foliage and remote position make it an ideal staging ground for smuggling drugs and migrants. Texas Governor Greg Abbott has repeatedly called it a cartel island, noting in 2024 that gunmen use its cover to surveil law enforcement, stash weapons, and stage crossings. In 2023, Texas Land Commissioner Dawn Buckingham officially declared it U.S. territory to bolster law enforcement's authority there. Despite this, cartel activity persists, as evidenced by the January 27 clash. Border Patrol agents have faced gunfire from the Mexican side before, but this incident stands out due to its timing and context. News Nation's Ali Bradley reported that cartels have escalated attacks in unprecedented ways since Trump's election in November 2024, even issuing orders to shoot at agents. This aggression aligns with the gunmen's bold move to fire on federal officers in broad daylight. The shootout disrupted a smuggling attempt, suggesting the cartel aimed to protect its human cargo, a lucrative trade that has drawn increased scrutiny under Trump's new policies. The timing of the incident, exactly 1 week after Trump's January 20 inauguration, links it directly to his administration's aggressive border security measures. On his first day, Trump signed executive orders designating Mexican drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, a move that expands federal powers to target them. He also deployed 1,500 additional troops to the border, bringing the total military presence to over 4,000 when combined with Texas National Guard forces. These steps, paired with the cancellation of the CBP One app and a ban on asylum claims at the border, have slashed illegal crossings, with CBP reporting a 94% drop in daily apprehensions since early 2024. Trump's designation of cartels as terrorist groups may have provoked this confrontation. By labeling them as such, he signaled a willingness to treat cartel actions as acts of war, potentially authorizing lethal force. This shift could explain the gunmen's decision to engage agents directly, testing the new administration's resolve. Texas DPS drone footage showed Mexican military assets staging on the opposite bank, hinting at a coordinated response south of the border. However, The gunmen's retreat to Fronten Island suggests they sought to exploit the jurisdictional gray zone. The immediate aftermath saw a robust law enforcement presence. Starr County Sheriff's deputies, Texas state troopers, and Border Patrol agents swarmed the area, while DPS drones kept watch overhead. The Mexican military's involvement on their side remains unclear, though it likely contributed to the gunmen's flight. Governor Abbott, who deployed over 400 Texas Tactical Border Force soldiers to the Rio Grande Valley that same day, framed the incident as proof of the need for heightened vigilance. "Cartels think they can bring their war to our border," he posted on X, Texas, and the Trump administration won't let that happen. The shootout has amplified calls for stronger border defenses. Abbott and Trump allies argue it validates their militarized approach, pointing to the thwarted crossing as a success. Critics, including human rights groups, warn that such escalation risks further violence, accusing the administration of inflaming tensions with inflammatory rhetoric. The ACLU has already challenged Trump's asylum ban in court, arguing it violates international law. Meanwhile, the cartel's actions suggest they're adapting to the crackdown, potentially shifting to more confrontational tactics. As of March 13, 2025, no arrests have been made in connection with the January 27 incident, and the gunmen's identities remain unknown. The FBI's involvement signals a federal intent to pursue the perpetrators, though their retreat into Mexico complicates matters. Extradition or cross-border operations could become flashpoints in U.S.-Mexico relations. CBP data shows illegal crossings remain at historic lows, with February arrests at 8,500, yet this firefight reveals the border is far from pacified. The clash near Fronten Island is a stark reminder of the stakes. Cartel gunmen firing on U.S. agents isn't just a skirmish, it's a challenge to Trump's border agenda. How his administration responds could shape security policy for years. For now, Texas and federal forces stand united, drones buzzing overhead as the Rio Grande Valley braces for the next move in this high-stakes standoff.
Attention!
Morning, sir. Sergeant Captain, Task Force Division. I'm blessed. How about you?
Yeah, I'd rather do it out here.
He is a part of the Task Force Griffin Logistics Cell.
Sir, Henry Dixon again, Commander of the Joint Task Force.
And based on the data and everything we're seeing on paper, you have everything you need to conduct the mission. So that's something we're going to do everywhere we go, is talk.
Roger. Ready? Ready. On your way. Coming in the yellow. Roger. Okay, 1 minute. Hands on one. Engine one, and we'll start engine one. Okay. We'll have to figure that out.